I've spent the last 13 years betting on serious economic disaster, and I've made millions of pounds doing that.
Today, London's become one of the great hubs of the global financial system, which can shower unimaginable riches on those wealthy enough to invest. I'm now on my way to see an extraordinary young man who started off as a trader and was a millionaire by the age of 24. Gary,
Nice to meet you.
You used to work there?
Yeah, I worked in the second tallest one, just behind this one, from 2008 until 2012.
And what made you interested in finance?
Money.
Money.
To be quite,
You just like money, did you?
I was poor. I didn't want to be poor no more.
Competition to get a job at Citibank was fierce.
All the guys who I was competing against, they were from well-off families, and they'd all run a charity, or trek the Sahara Desert, or, grade 15 pianist and stuff like this. And I was literally fluffing pillows at DFS Sofa Store in Beckton. But someone came up to me and said, Citibank hires one trader a year through a card game.
You mean like playing cards?
Kind of like a poker-style game, yeah, a card game. So I applied and I won.
Gary made his fortune betting that interest rates would not go up after the financial crash because the economy wasn't recovering. And he was right.
I've spent the last 13 years betting on really serious economic disaster, and I've made millions of pounds doing that.
Does that bother you?
Of course it does.
Gary quit the city and is now speaking out about what he sees is driving the great wealth divide. How did the rich get richer?
Being rich is about ownership, and it's about ownership of physical things. Block of flats, every single one of them flats is owned, right? Cafe, someone owns it. Tesco's, someone owns that branch of Tesco. All of the farmland in the whole country owned. All of the oil rigs, it's all owned. Say you're an ordinary person and you're making 30 grand a year. How much of your money goes on rent, mortgage, food, bills, essentials? Most of it, right? And all of that money goes to the rich people.
Low interest rates since 2008 have helped the rich everywhere buy up assets like stocks and property.
Ordinary people give all of their paychecks to the rich, which means ordinary people's kids can't buy any assets. Inevitably, the rich get richer and richer and the poor get poorer and poorer. And it really is as simple as that.
So what do we
100%.
do?
You have to raise significantly tax rates on the very rich. I'm not talking about doctors and lawyers here, we're talking about families with tens, hundreds of millions, billions of pounds. Significantly raise their tax rates in a way that they actually pay them. These super rich families, if we don't tax them, then the system will break.
You're saying if this continues to go unchecked, we're going to get into real disaster.
Inequality is a cancer in the economy. If you don't treat it, it will kill you.
I'm boggled by it because it is so simple and yet it's so scary.